What's up, comic fans? Welcome to New Comic Book Day. Why? That's all I got. How's it going? Tonight we'll go through the new comics. Maybe Aaron Cyclotronic Squirt Gun will stop by, and then we'll go on to have a great evening. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, so Ordained #1 has UV signatures. Random copies were sent out with UV signatures, which is cool. Ordained #1 is available through pre-order at most of your stores, and some of the copies, again, will have UV signed copies. So that's cool. Like, I'm not going out of my way to get one of these, but the creator of the John Wick franchise, well, Derek Kolstad will have signed some of these. So that's interesting. So if you want your Ordained #1 with a possible UV signature, make sure to pre-order them. It's only a 3 issue copy too. And Ordained is supposedly supposed to be a movie. So movie first, comic book second. Another one of these Bad Idea joints. So Bad Idea doing the thing that they do. What's up out there? Whoever's tuning in out there. So that I find that to be interesting. That what if you don't have a UV light though, right? How do you check to make sure that there's a UV signature on your comic? I don't know. Anybody know? All right. Let's see. All right. So what else do we have in today's? What else can we find in today's news? There's a new Punisher series coming back, so that'll be cool. Apparently, Absolute Batman #14 is running a little late. But the printers, I mean, this stuff is starting to wrap up, so obviously you want to make sure you wrap it up as well as you can. What's up, Comic Cap Collectibles? Rich, what's up? What's up, my homie? We're just viewing some comic stuff, including Ordained #1, which is coming out soon with UV signatures in the book. So that'll be interesting. But let's get into this week in comic pulls, because that's what this show is really about, is checking out what comics I bought this week. Right. And now let's take a look at the comic books that have come to my comic shop, this channel. All right. We'll turn down the music a little bit. Music's never as loud as I actually think it is, but then sometimes it's louder than I think it is. It's a whole thing. I don't know. Anyway, for you Absolute Batman fans, Absolute Batman #1 came out this week. It's supposed to be like an anthology, right? So a lot of different stories from different creators in the book. So this here is the why am I confused right now? I was gonna say because it says Johnson here, so I was like Philip Kennedy Johnson, but no, Philip Kennedy Johnson is just a writer. This is the Daniel Warren Johnson, just a writer. But yeah, this is Daniel Warren Johnson on the cover. He does some of the interiors too. So that's pretty BA. A couple different stories, like I said, too. Different creators working in here to create several different stories. Kind of some origin stories, I guess, of the Batman. It is early Batman, so you got to remember he was kind of like take no prisoner early on. And I think he learned some compassion as the series progresses. That's just my kind of take on it. Here's him with his dad. I haven't actually read it though, so I'm kind of saying that without actually having read Absolute Batman. So go ahead and I should probably get a Silver Age bag for this. What I don't like is this the paper quality. DC has joined Marvel in the shitty, excuse my French, in the poor paper quality industry. Next up, we got the mortal Thor. He used to be immortal. Now he's very mortal. We have Mortal Thor number 3. Let's see. This Hydra. Still trying to catch up on all the reading. You guys haven't seen Ultimate Endgame blind bag coming out soon. So that'll be interesting. All right, so it looks like Mortal Thor is beating up some foes. All right, so they raised the price on all these Spawn titles, Spawn Universe titles, right, from $2.99 to $3.99, and so really am thinking of dropping some of them. But Mafu, sorry, did this awesome cover for Sam and Twitch. And I'm digging it. And it's Federico Sabatini too, with Mafuria. But yeah, that's a dope cover on this. Luckily, it's cardstock, so haven't thrown away the Spawn Universe titles with the cardstock. Still collecting this. I don't know anybody who really reads it, but we have Rat City as well. Nice future Spawn here. Kind of gruesome. Look, the guy's head just pop off. But if you like your futuristic Spawn stories told in a 90s, way back in the day type of way, maybe Rat City's for you. They're doing both things. They're giving you the old image way of telling stories and art with the futuristic story inside. And then I must really be into the Spawn universe because we also have Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx. So here's another. I thought this one was a limited series, but I thought it was like 5 issues, but we're on issue 6. So if you are into indies, we've got Boyer. Look at that risque cover right there. Ain't that some stuff? I'm just adjusting my screen to make sure I can see what you're seeing. But yeah, Boyer's out of Ignition Press, pretty new. This is, I believe, Spoiler was the second book they released. Basically, you got this guy who's watching this gal who's trying to steal some artwork, and he gets busted. And she's basically like, well, now you're working with me. And maybe they're watching each other. So we'll see. And I do have another comic out of Ignition Press. This one just came out this week, called The Beauty. And let's see, The Beauty, soon to be a televised or television series from Ryan Murphy and FX. The smash hit comic returns with a brand new volume. So this is like the second volume, but I believe Ignition Press is new. So The Beauty, I believe, was published, was it Image? And now this is the second volume coming out of Ignition Press. So if you are looking to speculate on The Beauty, keep in mind that Ignition Press released the second volume. The first volume is out there under somebody else. All right, so those were the books I picked up this week. I also got that was last week, but I got King Spawn 50. Not the I got the Todd cover, but not the 1 in 1000. The sketch cover did not go there. All right, what do we read? We read Wonder Woman number 13 this week. I love Wonder Woman number 13. I love Wonder Woman in general. 13 kind of starts a new arc. So all the things that Diana does are based in the fact that she was raised in hell, right? And so Diana, Wonder Woman, is, for all accounts, a black mage, if you will, right? Her power is based in hell. And so, you know, they say with magic, any magic you use has a price. So this book is all about the price that Wonder Woman has to pay for using black magic. So, Wonder Woman, absolute Wonder Woman. And believe me, there's, in this comic, we're going to see there is a price to be paid. Next book, I haven't read this one yet, but this is, and this came out, 2 weeks ago too? Something's Killing Children. A monster hunter walks into a bar. This is the A cover. And so it's got some stories in it. Anthology. It is the same creative team. I think sometimes as writers, you get these, and artists, you get these stories that you want to tell, but you can't quite find a way to make them fit into your ongoing series. What do? You create these little one-shots or one-offs. And that's how you tell the stories you can't figure out how to fit into your regular volume of Something's Killing the Children. And I believe some big news came out about Something's Killing the Children, right? It's got now a movie and a cartoon deal. So, I mean, they've been talking about this for years, but we'll see it when we get there, right? What else? We have Detective Comics. All right, Tech 1102. We're catching up on it. We are catching up on Detective. We'll get there. Right, you got Tom Taylor. So pretty good team working on this book. Art's good, writing's good. And if you want a preview, this is a preview for DCKO, so you guys might have seen it already. But we'll just Joker harpooning Batman in DCKO, Nightfall. I saw that and I was like, damn. And I was like, it's DCKO, so anything's possible. But, yeesh. I haven't really heard too many people talking about KO though. I mean, I've seen lots of people with blind bags, but I haven't seen too many talk about what's happening in that series. All right, let's add to the stage.
Hey, you got your Spidey shirt on.
Spidey Man 2099.
Nice. Miguel O'Hara, right?
Yeah, Miguel O'Hara. How's it going tonight?
Just another day. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Beautiful autumn day in the Pacific Northwest, man.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten cooler out here on the eastern seaboard as well. We are
you're right outside the city though, right? You're not in there.
Yeah. Which sometimes it depends, but sometimes it does make it colder, only because you don't have all the buildings to keep the heat in.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not no, it's always cold. I'm trying to think of a reason why it might be warmer. The only time actually, yeah. The only time it might be
well, I'm from Connecticut, so I know when it gets hot, it gets humid and sticky hot,
Yeah. Oh, why is this doing this? The only way I think sometimes it's colder in the city is if it's windy, because then you get like these wind tunnels, and those are not that cool.
No, those are no fun. Could imagine. So, did you work today?
No, not really. I picked up my books. I came back. I came back from vacation yesterday, and so I've been feeling a little bit of I guess you could call it jet lag.
Yeah.
But
where'd you go? Remind me and the audience here.
I was in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, I was there with I went with my dad.
Nice, dude. Good for you.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Excellent.
So, no complaints. No complaints at all.
So I'm thinking once I organize this back room, which I don't know when it's going to happen, maybe about a month or something, get it all organized, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with it all because I don't feel like eBaying it,
Yeah, that's a lot of work for.
It's a lot of comics, man.
Yeah, and I think unless you sell them in bulk, it's going to take a while. And then you gotta figure out, what do you pre-box everything, and if you do, then you got to figure out how to keep it all labeled. If you don't pre-box everything, then you got to box it as soon as the orders come in, or you have a couple of days. But it's a lot of work. I sell a comic occasionally on eBay, but I don't think I'm doing the bulk that you are. I might try. And I said this a while.
The thing with Monday shows, when I do my Monday shows, I didn't mean to cut you off, but what I was doing is I was buying eBay bronze and copper and filling in my run that way, and then just getting rid of the doubles, and that was great. But now that I got all this modern, the crowd that I acquired from doing that, they kind of like the modern, but it ain't the same thing,
Right. Yeah, they're not. That wasn't what they initially tuned in for.
Right? Spooky dudes. Anyway, I cut you off. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was thinking about if I was gonna, and I said this a while ago, if I was thinking about selling books, a lot of books, I should try like Whatnot or something like that. My local comic shop guy actually said that too. He's like, because you're already on YouTube, you have a platform where you're not just some random dude selling a book, right? On eBay, I don't know who, unless it's somebody you've ordered from multiple times, you don't really know
Yeah.
who the person is on the other side. At least in this situation, you can possibly purchase from somebody you trust. I don't know who out there trusts me, but you're right. But I also have a face that somebody can talk to. So then, and a platform where people can actually get to know me. So he said Whatnot might be a better way to sell. So
yeah,
but I'm not looking to be a seller.
It's
I'm
a
just
time
looking to get
thing
rid of
too. It's a total
Yeah.
time thing because, like, what do I want to do in my life? I'd rather read. I'd rather read the
Right.
comics and just and be happy reading than
right.
I just there's just so many comics out there. I didn't realize that they could just pile up in the way they're piling up now. I don't know. It's like at first I was really excited about it all, but now I'm like, whoa, man, am I ever gonna read all this stuff? I mean, what the freak's going on here?
Right. No, that's the other issue is and I'm trying myself too. I'm like, I've fallen behind on some books, but then I'm buying some new stuff and it's all piling up. Plus I have all this old stuff. So, as the collection gets bigger, 5,000 to 7,000 to 9,000, and then when I get to like 10,000 books, it's crazy. And what does a long box hold? About what, 250 books? So for every 1,000 books, it's 4 long boxes.
Yeah, I'm thinking, and a lot of the long boxes in the back room aren't even bagged and boarded, and some of them are in good shape.
Right.
But that's a lot of comics, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that what I want to do is organize them all and then just let my friends know what I have and give it a few weeks. And if nobody wants any of them that I know, I might just freaking dump them. What up, Mark? What's going on, Mark?
Legion in the house. What's up, Mark? Fresh off the Comics Curing Cancer weekend.
Yeah, well, I guess that was a huge success, Sam.
Yeah, it looked like they hit their more than their mark.
Yeah, you did great, Mark. I had stuff I was running around, but
yeah.
I heard I missed out. Actually, Kirby told me I missed out because, as you know, I collect Amazing Spider-Man, and there were some good ASMs dirt cheap.
Yeah. So. No, it was definitely. I would have definitely been there more if I wasn't on vacation. I couldn't hear most of the streams because I was out and about. And it was just loud. So, I'd see stuff there and I'd check in on some streams. Occasionally I did like a blind bet, or if they said, just donate. Send some money. I think my dad sent money too, because I told him about it while we were on vacation. He's like, oh, let me check it out. And then he's like, what should I do? And I was like, give some money. So I didn't actually ask him if he did, but it looked like he donated for something. So
what I should do is, once I'm done organizing all this stuff, is just hold on to it maybe and then donate like runs of modern stuff that people might like. It's got to be characters that people like, though. It can't just be obscure stuff.
Right. Yeah, they're not gonna want a bunch of dollar books, but if you have a run of something popular, then that usually helps the cause.
Yeah. But I just have so many comics now. I just gotta pick and choose my battles now, and I'll figure it out. I'll have this figured out soon. So, because I'm not going to stop collecting.
Right.
I got to move a bunch of stuff. Whether I just drop it off at a used bookstore and make room, and then really start focusing, like my friends do on YouTube. Right? They have a New Year's. I don't even know if I'll be ready to tell people on New Year's what I'm going to be going after, but it's cool. It'll all work out.
Yeah. The whole thing is figuring out just how to fit the collection, which I think a lot of us are still figuring out. Like, you get to a point where your collection's so big that you're like, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah. And it's fun right now because I'm trading and I'm getting stuff I want with friends and stuff like that, but that's I could keep doing that, or I could just freaking move it. You know what I mean? Just like maybe keep the Monday show open for my friends who want to do the claim sale, and me just like, I don't know, show comics and just have fun. I love the banter. I love the chaos and everyone, my friends talking on Monday and stuff. But I don't know if it'll always be a claim sale. I don't know.
Right.
I'm starting to think it's not going to be, for me at least. You
got to figure it out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So just one little Comics Curing Cancer thing again. Their goal was to reach, I think, 55,000. Should say it up here somewhere. And you guys can donate here if you want.
Cool.
Here it says goal 55,000. Boom, and they raised 65,100. So,
I heard there was a lot of free shipping and stuff too.
Right.
So
I mean, that's
cool.
Yeah, I'll just throw the link in there, and now it's back to us.
Mm-hmm. So what'd you pick up, man? What'd you get today?
All right. Well, we can keep doing that. I already showed a couple of books.
Oh, you did? Okay. I got here too late. You normally do your comic book news in the beginning.
I did, and then I cut into the books. Here's an empty. That's just an empty bag and board. We'll throw that over there. I'll show real quick what I showed. The Absolute Batman Annual came out today, so
nice.
We still got to read that. And then Mortal Thor #3 came out. I'm actually enjoying this a little bit more than the Mortal Thor, but
that's what your temperament. It's like you hold on, you keep going, even if you're lukewarm about something. Then you end up liking an issue here and there, and you end up like, I see you do that.
Yeah, it happens. But then sometimes the series turns around and it gets good.
Yeah.
Sam and Twitch Case Files. This is an interesting photo. If you look, it's like a fence with it's like bloody gore on it, and It's kind of been shot through, and like Sam and Twitch are walking up to it. So I really like that cover. Rat City. I don't know why I'm still on this one. So we'll just quickly go to the next one. Yeah. Black Ritual, Book of Nyx. This one's okay. Storytelling's good. I'm not sure if the art is up to par with it.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't read this one yet, but this is out of a new publisher, Ignition Press.
Nice.
Voyeur.
Yeah.
So that's issue 2 of that. So we'll read that. The Beauty returns with the 2nd volume, and this is supposed to go to FX. It's going to be on network television, if you will.
Cool.
But that's the 2nd volume. The 1st volume, I think, came out of Image or something like that. So I was saying earlier, I was like, if anybody's speculating on that book, you're gonna want to go with volume 1, not this one. I did read this Absolute Wonder Woman 13. It's actually really good story. So this Wonder Woman, or Diana, straight out of hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she uses magic, and you can even say it's black magic, right? Because when you're in hell, what other kind of magic are you going to use? So there's the theory that when you use magic, you have to pay a price, whatever the price is. Yep. So this is the start of a new storyline that talks about, the price that Wonder Woman, Diana, has got to pay for using black magic.
Nice.
So without giving away too much of it, I did like that story. What else? We got Detective. I still have to read this, but I like the art and the writing. So
cool.
That's one of the series I've been trying to catch up on, and I still have to read the entire Rom V version, but I just skipped it for now.
I was reading that for a while, and it was like epic, but it was slow, and I was going to reread it like a trade, but I didn't get around to doing that yet.
That's exactly that's why I haven't read the whole. I've read some of the Rom V, but the first few issues, and then like you said, it was a little slow to go, but it was fine, and so I've collected it, and I just have to read the whole. I think it's 15 or maybe 20 issues long though.
Okay.
This is Something's Killing the Children. A monster hunter walks into a bar. It's a couple different stories, like small anthology type stuff. I haven't really read it yet. But my theory on this is that they have so much material that they have to start coming up with one shots to get them out because they can't actually fit it into the regular Something's Killing the Children series.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there was news that they have a movie and a cartoon in development now. So it was just a show, a Netflix show for a while. Now it seems to be evolving into bigger things. So we'll see.
I don't want to get rid of my number one original like first print, even if it gets hot, even hotter than what it is.
Right.
It's like because I got it. It's like the original copy, and I actually like the first story. It's like I'm gonna keep it, you know.
Right. Sometimes it's hard to separate yourself from these because it's like you like it, and then you're like, oh, I got something before it became popular, before everybody jumped on it.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I have the feeling like that sometimes too. This is a DCKO tie-in, but I haven't read DCKO #1 yet, so I haven't read this yet. But yeah, I'm gonna read it, and then I'll start reading the tie-ins.
Cool cover.
Yeah, he's holding. It's like it looks like a robotic heart or something. All right, let's take a look inside. I don't know, guys. There's something called the super ship in there, so we call it the super ship. So we'll see.
I'm glad Superman made a comeback. I have a real appreciation for him now.
Right, he did, and for a while, it was you found them in dollar bins, and I mean, you could still find a ton of his comics from the dollar bins, but at least now people are reading the stories, and like you said, he's making a comeback. Kelly Comics in the house. What's up? We're just chilling tonight, looking at the.
You know what? I find the Adventures of Superman. You can get that stuff. Well, you can get all that '90s stuff back issues pretty easy, but Adventures, I don't know if people collect that anymore.
Yeah, it was.
Besides DC fans, like hardcore DC fans,
Right. Yeah. I do see them in like the dollar bins and stuff, and I tend to grab them when I do see them, but. You're right. There's not a lot of Adventures of Superman buyers out there. Huh. Sorry, just realized one of my frames has some damage on it. I dropped it. Doesn't matter. It's just like, what's wrong with it? Another DCKO tie-in, Justice League Unlimited. So
that's going strong with Dan Mora still and Mark Waid.
Yeah. I don't know how Dan Mora does it. He does so much work,
and he's good.
He is. It's not like I'm sure he has some shortcuts or something. I don't know. Not like shortcuts that are bad, just ways for him to get stuff out quicker than normal. But however he does it, it's insane. So Justice League Unlimited has a pretty big roster. Let's see. But this is a tie-in. So yeah, art's good because it's Dan Mora. We won't go into much more than that.
But you like the story too, right?
Yeah, the story's been good. You know what? Now that it's a tie-in, I haven't read the tie-in yet, but
does it measure up to?
It's a tie-in. It has to relate to the story. So
does it measure up to like World's Finest with that same creative team?
I think so. Like personally, I think so. I mean, you're dealing with a slightly bigger roster with Justice League Unlimited, but yeah, I think they do it. Sometimes writers can stretch themselves too thin when they try to write all these different characters.
Yeah, Mark Waid knows his DC though, man. Holy cow!
Yeah, and I mean he's done Avengers, so he's done teams before.
He knows his Marvel too. Yeah,
and he's done teams well. So. Here is Miles Morales #39. I read this one. So Miles makes some new friends including this one character called White Cat, which is like the exact opposite of Black Cat.
Huh.
White Cat causes good luck for themselves. Well, I'm pretty sure Black Cat causes other people to have bad luck.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we get them teamed up against a low level, and there's another character too, Inari, who has these wolves.
Uh-huh.
They're like light based, but physical, like hard light. Anyway, they end up taking out this low level crime boss called Obsidian, and at the end of it, here's the Inari character, and at the end of it, Misty is like, don't celebrate too much because Obsidian was a low level character. We got to find out who the real boss is. So it's one of those stories that's kind of a precursor to a bigger story, if you will.
Is White Cat a newer character?
Yeah, they're both newer characters. This is them there, White Cat, and I think I'm saying her name right, Inari. This is actually her without the mask over here. This is the same character.
Cool.
Yeah, and then she's kind of talking to Miles here, and she's like, it's not on this page, but there's a page before this, and she's like, you're smart. She's like, you're good with animals, you're smart, you fight, you're a good guy. She's like, I'm kind of digging you or whatever, and bless you. And Miles is like, I have a girlfriend. Like, yeah, what'd you say? Smart. Yeah. She's like, smart, funny, can fight, and good with animals. You're growing on me, Spidey. What's your sign? And he's like, what? Huh? I have a girlfriend. So,
pretty cool.
Yeah. So I thought
What's
that
up,
was
Christina?
fun. Christina's in the house. What's up, Christina? And Christina loves the Black Cat, and Black Cat is actually in. She was in the last 3 issues of Spider-Man.
I remember in the 80s when Black Cat actually got her bad luck powers. I remember that one.
Yeah.
She didn't always have them when she started out.
Right, they got acquired. There's a backup story. This is a character called Rabble, who caused some issues for Miles earlier on. Looks like she's getting some counseling. We'll see where that story goes. And then the third story was tied into Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, where Miles has to go into the Ultimate Universe to find his sister Billy. Wow. Well, that all turned out okay, and they kind of wrap it up for now.
It's not his original universe, though, right? It's the new Ultimate Universe or whatever.
Right. Created by the maker, recreated in the old version of the Ultimate Universe. So, pretty good.
She's chatting. Yeah, that's a little joke I had. One time was like a couple months ago. I was like, Christina.
There you go, Aaron. Copy. No, I read that as copy. There we go. And Callie gets a hi too. What's up? Christina was in the chats a lot too with Comics Curing Cancer and helping out a lot. Sold the hearts. So Christina did some work this weekend.
What up, Roscoe?
Roscoe's here. What's up, Roscoe? So you were back with your show yesterday. I meant to say hi, but I came back from vacation yesterday, and I was traveling and then sleeping most of the day. So I did see a little bit of your show, but I was too tired to do anything. But what's up, Roscoe? All right, everybody's saying what's up. You guys get a chance. Roscoe is an amazing artist, so go check out Roscoe. Cartoonist, if you will.
Cool.
Up the entire time. Yeah, if I wasn't on vacation, I definitely would have tuned in more and done more, but I tried where I could. All right, here's another Ultimate Universe book. The
Cool.
Ultimates number 17. This one kind of deals with Doom, who in the Ultimate Universe, Doom is Reed Richards.
Yeah.
So, made by the maker, if you will. And this whole book deals with Doom. He's not in a good head state, and he's trying to deal with, he lost the Fantastic Four in the Ultimate Universe, right? He's the only survivor of the Ultimate Fantastic Four. He tries to create a new team of Fantastic Four characters. I think of which only like 4 of them are surviving by the end of this story. But he's also at the same time dealing with the ghosts of the original Fantastic Four, like not actual ghosts, but more his own thoughts. So every time he's talking about something,
he's haunted by
something,
yeah.
He's reminded of them, right?
Yeah.
And really is just a book about his wanting to get the Fantastic Four back, his own feelings that he's failing the team, and how he can help fight the Maker. And at one point he says the best way is probably for me to leave, but they convince him otherwise. And so he ends up creating a group called the Fantastic Force. So these are like the 4 survivors of that whole room of people wearing Fantastic Four uniforms.
Nice.
And he basically is saying he's ready for the fight.
They tried doing a title, Fantastic Force, back in the 90s, I remember.
Oh, yes. Apparently my heart is going up for auction at some point. So Christina so kindly said, remember to save your money for a 1-of-1 heart made by the one and only me. So if you would like some original artwork on a heart, feel free to purchase that item. There's very little original artwork of mine. A couple people have like headshots that I've done, but it doesn't exist because I'm not an artist. No. But I try. I play one on But yeah, the heart was actually something I had fun doing. I sent it a little late, but because I couldn't just do and I probably would have spent even more time on it if I could, but at some point you just have to say enough is enough.
Right.
But yeah, I integrated a couple of different media. If you look at it, you can see pencils underneath, color pencils underneath, paint underneath, acrylics paint underneath. There's a lot of stuff that underneath, paint pens underneath, metallic paint. So I used a lot of different media that I've experimented with to make this heart. So at the end of the day, it does look very simple, but for me, it was something that took some time to do. As a matter of fact, one of the paints I bought was like way more expensive than I thought it should be. Like I had a number in my head and I was like, this is how much it should cost. And I went to Michael's and I went to the register and then I was like, that's a lot more than it should cost. And then I had a coupon. So I used my 30% off coupon to still purchase the paint. It was cool. Cool paint. It's almost like the paint is almost similar to the kind of paint people would use on a car. So it's got some staying properties. So if anything happens to the heart, know that the eyes will last the test of time.
Cool.
Or at least the salt storm.
That's what's important, you know?
Yeah. Surrounded by the love of Cuppy, which is priceless.
It is priceless, right?
Thank you. So yeah, that is the one thing, is that I did put effort into it and so a little bit of care and love into it. So know that, yes, thank you, Christina. You will be buying something that actually means something. So to me, anyway, if I saw it in somebody's house, I'd be like, oh, thank you. This I ended up reading, Ultimate Spider-Man 22. If you didn't read 21, bad thing happens to the Mysterios. So there's more than one Mysterio in the Ultimate Universe, and some bad stuff happens to the Mysterios. One of which is Gwen Stacy, the wife of the Green Goblin here, Harry Osborn. If you are a fan of the Superior Spider-Man, there is a nod and a brief appearance of the Superior Spider-Man in this book. Nice. So there's regular Spider-Man, there's Superior Spider-Man, and then there's technically Venom. So there's now 3 Spider-Men in this universe. So though the Venom of the Ultimate Universe is in a symbiote. But
the original Superior Spider-Man is somehow in that dimension.
From this dimension, but yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's not the Superior Spider-Man from the 616 universe. Okay. He's the Ultimate Superior Spider-Man. So pretty cool thing to see. I love the Superior Spider-Man run, the original one that lasted 2 years.
It was good.
That was one of my favorite runs. Here's Spidey fighting some bullseyes. So in this universe, there's more than one bullseye. They're kind of an army of trained assassins, if you will. So that's a fun little thing they do.
This Spidey's relatively new to his powers too. Huh?
Yep, he acquires them. I don't know. I guess he's in his 30s. But here's the Black Cat and of the Ultimate Universe Black Cat. There's MJ and Pete. And here's Black Suit Spidey there. Huh. That's Richard, I believe is yep.
Didn't he start off with the black? He'd start off with the black costume, and then his daughter was upset by it or something like that, right?
Right, and he turned it into the red costume. I won't show the last page because the last page is kind of a spoiler. But the daughter didn't like the black, so changed it to the red. And then Pete still has his powers even without the suit. So he gave the suit to his son at one point to save, help. Didn't give the suit to his son. Left the suit with his family to protect them while he went off with the Green Goblin to do some undercover work, if you will. Yep. The son ends up with the suit, and then when Peter comes back, he just lets the son keep the suit, and so that's why now you have the black suit and the red suit Spidey.
Okay.
And then the son calls himself Venom because when Miles comes back to the Ultimate Universe, he bumps into the Spider-Man, and he sees the black suit Spidey on Richard, and he's like, Venom? And he goes, and the son's pretty much like, no. But he's like, I love that name. He's like, I think I'll keep it.
Cool.
So that's that. This was I also read Ultimate Spider-Man 21. You can see Mr. Negative here, and this is basically a origin story for Mr. Negative.
Okay.
So, yeah, this entire book is pretty much a Mr. Negative story. So anybody who likes Mr. Negative, you might want to check out this issue. So he ends up kidnapping Wesley, who's kind of the Kingpin's assistant, and get some information out of him. And Mr. Negative is basically looking for a way to take over not just New York, but he wants to take over the world. So
right,
it's a real interesting story. I wasn't expecting Mr. Negative centric book, but that's what we got.
So that was the issue before the latest one, right? 21 or no?
21 is the issue, before the 22 is the one I just read that came out last week, not this week. But. I didn't actually get my books until today from last week. So when I went, I had a huge pile of books.
Yeah.
So, this is pretty good too. This is Exquisite Corpses number 6.
Hearing good stuff about it.
Yeah, I really like it. So you have a tournament of killers, basically, sent into a small town, and then this small town is cut off from the world, right? So they trap everybody in there. The killers basically have to kill each other, but there's collateral damage, so they definitely kill the civilians of the town. You don't really know what happens to the town. Maybe they'll probably end up just burning the town down because you can't have survivors talking about it.
Yeah.
And they do trap the town, so they'll shut off communications, they'll close roadways. What else? They set up a perimeter of fire, so you can't leave the town through fire. Here's the bracket. So as a killer gets killed, they get X'd off in the book. This guy who's on issue 6, I'm pretty sure he died in issue 4. But
are there any characters that you're rooting for though, or are they all just
so it does follow a ambulance driver and a used car salesman who's she's also a mother, and her son is kind of out there. So in this issue, actually, they team up together or find each other, if you will. So yeah, those are the characters that you kind of I hope they survive. I hope they survive. I hope they survive. Yeah. And so far, we've probably been introduced to 6 people who live in the town, and so far, I think only 2 have survived. So every time a character is introduced, they usually don't last very long. So those are the ones, and then some of the killers are cool, but you don't really want to root for the killer. So,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
How long is this series going to go for? Do you know?
I think it's 12 issues, but it could be longer because they're creating a game based off of this, a card game.
Okay.
So I buy the C issues that come with these
playing
cards. Yeah. So so
cool.
Yeah, and the game is supposed to come out next year, 2026. So they say if you buy all the issues, you could actually start playing the game before it comes out in stores. And,
you know how to play it?
I saw a demo of it actually at New York Comic Con, so I think if I had to, I would know how to play it. And they do print. I can show you in the back of the book. They do actually print the card on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to cut this out, but you can copy it if you want.
Yeah.
And they said if you go online too, they have some copies of the cards too. They said you don't necessarily have to buy the game to play it. They don't mind if you get the free stuff.
Right.
So I don't know if they're making it for money. This was actually a card they had at New York Comic Con, Comic Crud.
Huh.
Oh, Con Crud. So this is an event card. So it says, forgot your hand sanitizer, each killer becomes maimed. What maimed means is each turn your character loses one life point, 1 hit point. And then I think somewhere else they gave away another free card. So if I find that card, I can show it to everybody. I've been
Callie asked you a question.
I think I saw the Bo Jackson question. Yeah, I've been putting together my haul video for New York Comic Con, so I got books everywhere. Have you seen the Bo Jackson card game? I've seen it. I haven't heard. I don't know a thing about it, but I know it exists. Bo Jackson is actually promoting his card game. So but I don't know the specifics behind it. But if you have a quick synopsis, Callie, I'd love to know what it's about, because I don't know what Bo Jackson is doing with his game. And I love Bo Jackson growing up. Like, that guy was a monster. He was a great football player and a great baseball player too. Fortunately, he got hurt, and that kind of cut his career short. But he's an excellent player. And I do have one more book. I think I just left it over there. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna get up and get the last book that I bought.
All right.
Which is a Spawn book, by the way. It's like, they're expensive.
You can pull autographed cards out of the boxes, huh?
All right.
Yeah, not really my thing, but each to their own.
Right.
You know, I've got so many modern comics that I'm sorting through. I got a bunch from Under the Cow of MS.
That's cool.
How I met Kirby.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. But I remember this from the late 90s. I actually liked this Thor run. And I have the whole couple years that I used to have. So
Cool.
really happy about that. John Romita Jr., Dan Jerkins. Do you remember this at all?
Thor. The Mighty Thor.
This is late
From the 90s?
Yeah, and I had to sell my run back in 2008, but I got it back from Kirby doing some trading and stuff, So
No.
it's pretty
But
cool.
it's all pro athletes.
Yeah.
Apparently it's like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, but you can pull pro athletes out of it.
Yeah.
They used to have a baseball one called MLB Showdown. This was years ago, but you used to be able to build your own baseball team with stuff.
I guess it's
Cool.
smart, if you're a
Yeah.
celebrity, you come out with a cool little thing like card game,
Exactly. Callie says cool wraparound. Yeah, the Thor was pretty cool.
I'm looking. There was like a cool like Doom, Dr. Doom on the back of one of these that I never knew about, but I can't find it now. Of course,
No.
live,
Ha.
But anyway, yeah, you could show what you're gonna do, dude.
All right. Yeah, so I got this. I got the King Spawn 50th Todd McFarlane cover.
Nice.
Yeah, which cover was this? This was cover A. So I don't really, out of all the Spawn I collected, I haven't been reading King Spawn, which is probably.
It's like I have all this nice Spawn that came out when all the titles launched, and I want to read through it and see if I could really get into some of it. Like I heard the Gunslinger is really good.
The Gunslinger is really good. I got this cover too. I used to get Scotty Young covers, but I don't know. I've stopped like really doing it. But I just thought the Spawn one was.
You were on to Scotty Young for a while.
I was like years ago though.
Yeah.
But I saw this
cool.
one, and I just
Yeah,
I just had to have the Spawn Scotty Young. I got tired of all the Marvel Scotty Young covers, but I saw a Spawn
Here we go.
Scotty Young. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And speaking of the Gunslinger, here's Gunslinger number 10.
Nice.
And this is Deadly Tales. This is origin stories, and then this is current day Gunslinger. And this one, he's just blasted right through somebody. Like you can see the viscera and the guts.
Yeah.
So
this
this
is
a
a
little
reference.
spinal column right there.
Nice.
I
I found it.
Oh, you found it. All right.
Really quick. It's
Yeah, I'll just show this last one because it's the last one I have. Little
nice.
Sideways, Fantastic Four, Disney.
Homaging the John Byrne era Fantastic Four there.
Yeah, so this is Fantastic Four number 3. I don't know if you saw it, but they did a bunch of Muppet covers last week, and people went crazy over those covers. Insane. Like the prices of those books shot up. I haven't even seen one on the shelf.
So nothing really, if you see this, right, you're thinking, oh, it's just a Thor comic, no big deal. But then here's the back.
Oh,
it's like that should have been the cover. I mean, why do they do that sometimes? I'll put that over my head there. It's actually a wraparound too, because you could see the.
Oh, like the hood is on the and you could see the fist behind.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So I never knew about this because I think I got out while this was happening. But it's just little things like that. You wonder why they didn't put Doom on the cover. They probably would have sold twice as many as these things back then. But good Thor, Dr. Doom throwdown. That's what I want. I got a bunch of these they're volume 3 Thors.
They're good. The 90s Thors were fun. Like, it's when they tried to, like, I guess, match the art style of the other places.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, I was in and out of comics, mostly out. But once in a while, a run would pull me in. And this one did at that time. There's the Sunburst one, but it's actually framed with him looking at the Sunburst.
Wow.
Like, I never even seen that before. So this is all the heroes return. The numbering was newly, restarted with volume 2. But yeah, I don't have to go through the whole thing.
That was like right before they went bankrupt, I think.
Yeah.
So, craziness. Let's see. What else? They have new catalogs in the stores. I always pick these up just to thumb through them, and then I put them in the recycling bin. I should just mail them to other people, but
Cicada got me this Zdarsky.
Nice. I like the Zdarsky one. I like that one.
Free magazine.
That one's fun. What else? Oh, speaking of action heroes reborn, you got the Iron Man.
Nice.
So this one is a thick, like, it's free, but like, you don't have to buy the previews magazine anymore. You just get like these 2 books and you got all of Marvel and DC.
That's coming out.
Yeah. And then these are free, right? The preview book, I think it's only $5, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's 15. And then preview has all the other ones, but all the other companies now print their own, these too. IDW has one.
Yeah.
Dark Horse, I think, has one. I don't know. And then
it's smart because people are like paper, ink and paper, so I might as well give them some stuff to advertise what's coming up.
Exactly. There's a new Hulk series coming out, Infernal Hulk.
Nice. Infernal Hulk. Wow.
Yeah. So
who's writing it?
Philip Kennedy Johnson, who's been doing the Hulk now, and I love the Hulk now. Basically, ooh, look at that.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Just weird.
Yeah, so basically what happened with the Hulk is he's been possessed. And so I guess this is going to cover his time under possession. So it'll be interesting to see how they, is this just going to be a Hulk that just goes around destroying things, killing things, or is it a Hulk like trying to fight the possession, And
cool.
How does he do that? What else we have? Invisible Man number 4 is coming out. That's pretty scary with the you can kind of see the snow over him and then the blade in his hand. So
yeah.
That looks like a cool cover. What else? Ultimate Spider-Man number 22 is that 23? 23 is coming out. I like the comic news. My comic shop though said it's going to stop carrying it because not enough people are taking it.
Huh.
And so he's ended up with a lot of them, and it's not of all the things he gets, this one is not free.
Oh, is that
So
right?
I forget.
You still have to pay
Yeah,
for
I
it.
forget how much he pays. I think he might pay like $50 a week for it, or $25 a week or something like that for it. So. What else we have?
I mean, I could show comics I'm sorting. I got to sort and all that stuff. But it's all just modern stuff from the last 20 years, just all random.
I don't know what this is, but I have to read up on it. It's The Mandalorian and Grogu, but it says only in theaters May 22nd. This is the way. So maybe they're gonna have a Mandalorian movie. So that's interesting.
Interesting way to announce it,
Right?
if that's the case.
But that'll be, like you said, it'll be cool though. I like that. Here's one of my favorite things about this magazine. They do a section called Lost Characters, as my hand covers it. And it's like characters that may be forgotten. And what was that?
You can go big.
Yes. So here we go. Just so everybody else could see it. If I can get it back. There it is. Lost Characters. Part Frankenstein, part goth vigilante. Simon Dark haunted the back alleys of Gotham with a stitched together face.
Simon Dark, that's a DC character. It's pretty interesting. Gotham character there. They're bringing him back.
Yeah, it lasted only 18 issues.
Yeah, I had some of those. I traded it, but I should have held on to it. But
Simon Dark, and then it's the front page.
Infernal Hulk.
Yeah, here it goes. Infernal Hulk unleashes Marvel's darkest monster. So, but yeah, that's the comic news. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I got for this week.
That's the show, people.
Beat. That's all, folks.
Like I said, I got random stuff I could show, but I don't even know if we need to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have to go eat? I don't know.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah, we can cut it as long as you you could unless you want to show something. I got nothing to do. I already ate. So.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
But we'll close it up. We'll close up shop.
Cool.
It's been a hard day's night, and I'm feeling all right.
So, are you happy to be back home or what?
Yeah, I mean, it's always kind of sad when you leave vacation, but like Vegas is like I didn't do anything crazy. I went to a couple concerts, ate dinner, but you always find yourself at a concert having a beer.
Yeah.
You go to dinner and you have a glass of wine or beer. You walk down the strip, you have some beer. Maybe you sit down and play a little poker. You have another drink or some beer, and so after 5 days, it kind of wears on you. And I had an amazing time. Plus, we walked everywhere, so we were probably walking 4 to 5 miles a day, easily. And that was like a big, like one of the bigger days. I guess we walked 7 or 8 miles,
that's good.
Yeah, lots of exercise, but you get. My feet were starting to hurt by the end of the I wanted some Dr. Scholl's insoles. What I will say is that it's gotten a little cheaper there. So things were a little cheaper, but it's still expensive when you're on vacation. Like you're not cooking at home. Like every meal you're eating out. So,
it's fun in of itself, right? It's
right. And then, you know, if somebody wants to play slots or something, sure, you put in some money, you lose it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how these people win money. So,
Right.
but it's all entertainment. But yeah, I'm happy to be home. I'm glad. Now I can catch up on some stuff. I got to clean up a little bit. So I got a bunch of comics that I had taken out before I left, and some stuff that I had from New York Comic Con that still needs to be put away. Plus, I got a video, like, you know, do the typical haul video where I'm like, here's all the stuff I got.
Yeah.
So still got to do that. So
I'll be on Dr. Silver Age's I'll be a guest on there Saturday
Nice.
morning.
Saturday morning.
I know it's gonna be early for me too.
Yeah.
But I love Rod, and I thought I'd do it. You know.
All right.
Give it a
No,
shot.
Rod's a cool dude.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, he's one of the nicest guys on YouTube.
yeah,
You know?
I like Rod. So cool. What time Saturday? Well, what time Eastern?
Rod, I think it's 7.
Your time?
Yeah, I think it's 7 my time. I have to be ready. So
So that'd be like 10 o'clock our time.
let me
or
find
Eastern.
it. Let me find it. I'll put it in the link here.
Nice.
Dr. Silver Age.
The doc is in the house.
Yeah,
I need
old time
the-
collector too, you know.
Yeah. So you got to see some Silver Age possibly.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm doing Meet the Creator with Namin the Drawman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's gonna have Paul on Paul in the 619,
Awesome.
because I think that is the area code for San Diego.
don't-
So
I don't think he dropped
he'll be
it.
on, and I'll be one of the moderators, if you will.
Cool.
Yes, you dropped the link,
Well, here
Maybe.
we go. I'll drop
Working on
this
it.
one here.
or you could just put Dr. Silver Age in there.
Yeah, just I would. Okay, I'll just put his. Profile in there because I don't know if he put
Yeah.
the link up yet.
Then we could find it.
Yeah. Check out Dr. Silver Age.
The doctor. Ow!
Yeah. This Saturday morning. I think it's
Nice.
7. It might be earlier. 7 Pacific,
Yeah.
but he's on the East Coast. He's in Maine.
All right. I dropped the link too for the show tomorrow with Paul in the 619 on
Nice.
Namin's channel.
That should
And
be
then,
fun.
yeah, Dr. Silver Age this Saturday morning, 7 Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern.
I think.
check it
I
out.
hope I got that right. I might be an hour earlier. I don't know.
Post it. Yeah, when you post it, we'll figure it out. Well, I hope for you it's maybe not an hour earlier, because that means you got to get it by like 6. Well, you have to be on air.
That means I gotta like chill Friday morning. I mean Friday night. I can't be out.
Right.
Sometimes I'm out and
Right.
about Friday nights.
Oof. Yeah, can't paint
Over
the town
a
red.
friend's place. I'm not out bar hopping or anything like that.
Right. Going to the club. I'm
not
kidding.
doing that.
But yeah, no, it should be fun. You got anything else going on this week?
No, same old stuff. Yeah, nothing. Check out my little videos I drop Monday and Wednesday. And I normally have a comic book claim sale Monday / trade with friends. It's turning more into the trade with friends. I'll eventually phase it out into something else. My other friends who I'm on for the first hour showing comics, then Kirby is, and then it's Dan Cicada Sonic. That's how So it's like a 3-hour show or whatever. So, but
Nice.
I'm not going to be selling comics forever. I'll tell you that. You know?
Right.
I want to get back to
You're running
reading more, just reading more. You know,
Right.
sorting
Running out
is
of-
fun. Sorting is fun, but it's just I get burnt out. I think.
No, I get it. After a while, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah,
But if you're having a fun time now, that's
yeah.
fine. And there's the link for Psychotronic Squirt Gun.
Psychotronic Squirt Gun.
Check it out. Check it out.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much going on. Tomorrow, I'll probably start filming my New York Comic Con haul video.
Nice.
And I have some other videos to drop. Guys, check out the video I dropped of the ASM books that Aaron sent to me. That was fun. It was good. It was fun to open it because it had been such a while, and they were just sitting there. And I was like, I really need to open these books. I still have to put them into my CLZ app too to figure out how many more books I need to complete my 200 to 300 run.
Nothing like getting a nice little stack of ASM from the 80s.
I know. Those were some good books. And it's also the creators as you know, you go through them, you know, you see your John Romitas and then your John Romita Juniors and
he was good back in the day, man.
Yeah.
He was really good. Like you were like wondering if this was a John Romita Jr. cover. It was.
Right.
It
You know,
was.
it's
It
like
really was good.
it's like, did Dad do your book for you, or did you do it?
Well, he got a hard time growing up, you know. Well, when he first got his job there, you know, they gave him a
Right.
hard time. People there.
Right.
So
Maybe
he
a little-
went above and beyond, I think, in the early 80s and late 70s, early 80s, or whatever it was.
Right. And then he made his own way, technically.
Yeah, then he kind of just did whatever.
There you go. Flavor of the month. All right. I dropped a link there to check out that video of the awesome books, the awesome ASM books. And yeah, I think that's it. You know, Monday I do my Monday Night Raw books. Come hang out while I watch some football and show some comics. That's about it. And yeah, haul video coming soon to a theater near you. And since I started drawing again, I might start sketching up some stuff, but that won't be on the channel unless I maybe I'll start working with Naman because he likes to draw. But I don't think I do my own solo sketch show. But that's it. All right, quickie dance party here. All right, comic fans, we are out. You know what we do? Peace, deuces. We're out. Have a good night, everybody. That's true. See you next time.